Hello, welcome to West Sussex, where I'm going to show you a little bit of a demonstration of Plutus E-Safe. E-Safe is an environmentally friendly oil cleaner. It's made from food grade organic products which will break down oil molecules. So what I'm going to do is quite simply place on this stone slab, natural stone slab from my garden, a small amount of crude oil, and to another slab another amount of crude oil, and to this water bath a small amount of crude oil, which obviously behaves as crude oil would normally do. What I'm going to do is treat the water. This is ordinary tap water, clean tap water. There's no bacteria or plankton or wildlife in it. And to this sample of crude oil, the same. Probably a bit too much, but that doesn't matter. And what we'll do is we'll watch this crude oil here, a bit of wave action, and you'll see those fractions getting smaller and smaller, and we'll return to that in a minute. But what we're going to do now, do something a little bit hazardous and ignite this crude oil, which, as you'd expect, goes up a treat. I shall now extinguish that, beg your pardon, and return to the sample on the slab, and let's see what happens to that. No, it's not burning. Now, you might say, let's look at this with a rag in it, soak it up, give it a bit of a wick. Now, no, I can't get that to combust. Let's return to the water bath and see what's happening now. You can see the oil's broken up into very small droplets and chains, and that's going to continue into smaller and smaller fractions. If you look at that, that's really quite small now, and that will continue to work until those molecules completely separate, and they will come to the size where they can be absorbed by natural bacteria. Let's run this again. Ignite the crude. That's still lively and volatile. And this sample on the slab, which has been treated, simply has lost its ability to combust, and with the presence of a wick in the form of this tissue, no ignition at all. So what happens here is that E-Safe will render crude oil safe from combustion. It also breaks it down so that it isn't a slip risk. That sample there will break down environmentally with the presence of natural bacteria over time to the stage where it eventually resolves into natural sugars. And the same for the sample in the water bath, which we see breaking down into smaller and smaller components until that too is consumed by natural bacteria. But already that is no longer the pollutant it once was. Thank you very much. I hope you've found this demonstrative, if not a little untidy and a little bit amateur, but it shows what the product does. Thank you very much.